3D printing. It's that thing that went from, oh, that'll never catch on, to like making parts on the space station, to being able to get a 3D printer at JB Hi-Fi, and now people are making houses with this kind of technology. My 3D printing experience is technically zilch, nothing at all. Although I do have experience handling 3D printed products. This is the first ever 3D printed thing I ever got, and I mean it, right? It's made by an amazing fan on your engineer, mate. Still got it. Hey, lives in the office, and it's glow in the dark. Oh, it's only a little, Shrek's got to charge up, but it is glow in the dark. And on my drum channel, like, I had someone make me some 3D printed cymbals, like to see all the different materials and whatnot. That was super interesting. Some of them are far more floppy than others. Let's get on to the topic, mate. The headphones. Ka-chow. That's shrunk green if I've ever seen it. Oh, wow, they blend in really good. Well, like, how'd I get these? Well, mate, like a couple of months ago, I was in Canada. I went to Canadian Tire and then nearly didn't see a tire. It's where I saw the world's longest thing. I went to the big LTT convention, mate, and at the booths was Head Amame. Was it Head Amami? Here's proper proof of me accepting these headphones at the convention. Yes! Thank you. I mean, I'm so honored to have something made special for me like this. I like with the green and that's how you adjust the headphones, yeah? They look like peas. Now, like with 3D printed stuff, mate, she's pretty hard plastic. Bit of rattles. They are really, really lightweight, as you'd expect. And I love these ear cups. These are really nice, and they're super deep. I love it when, my ear is fully enclosed in it. So, what's the dealio with these, mate? Well, they're a 3D printing kit. So, they've actually got the design for this, the printable design, up for free. And then you pick up these bits. You can't 3D print that. You can't 3D print this. You can't. And they got a whole bunch of different kits, like different speaker sizes that you can put in there, and 2 different chassis. These are the big ones, and they got little ones. And I believe these have the 50mm drivers in them, which again are the big ones. I love that it's mini XLR. That's really neat. You can have balanced cables wherever you want. And this is a universal standard in high-end audio stuff. And they just feel nice to put in. One thing to say about this cable is it's very microphobic. Is that the word? That's probably not the word. Where every time you scratch or do anything with it, you can really hear it. It goes straight in there. It's if I scratch like this, you'd hear bzzz, and that can be annoying depending on what kind of jacket you're wearing, maybe a necklace, or in some case with me, my earring. It tends to tap AirPod Pros as I walk. Tick, 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 tick. Super annoying. But it's quite a noisy cable. You can get a different cable, because it is just a standard whatever. Heck, you can make your own cables. It's not too tricky. But considering the price, I would have liked to see a slightly better cable. And look, to bring up the price, it isn't cheap. This is a real enthusiast kind of thing. This really is for 3D printing lovers. And I know people out there who just absolutely adore 3D printing because, it is neat. You can get yourself a shrunk. And I know a bunch of people the ear cups and the pad. It is a thin headband. The drivers and things, people are I could get them cheaper elsewhere, right. But I can see the value in this being a product that you just buy as you buy all this and you can put it together, and at the end of it, you got a rockin' fun set of headphones. Imagine it's a gift for people into 3D printing. This would be slamming. And not to mention, there are a lot of people who just use stuff like this as accessories for their look. The cat ear headphones, mate? That was more about making a fashion statement than audio. Now imagine if you could 3D print a pair that fit absolutely perfectly into a look that you're putting on, or a cosplay, or geez, you just go in and change the shape of these and go and change that. It's the really floppy cymbal that I got to hit, made out of that whatever stuff. Imagine a set of these made out of that. Literally gummy bear headphones. All right, mate, time to have a listen. We're going to put them up against the Herder 600s by old mate Senny, the Venerable from the 90s. Mine are filthy, mine are used from the 90s. I think they stopped doing this stoneware style looking case colouring ages ago. And mate, the old freakish ears on a stand still hanging out after all these years, so you can yell along as well. these are extra bassy. Yes. and so being handed to me, I was told, like, they got extra bass. Like, they know dang straight what they're up for. But it's fun. I mean, I've gotten back into Pendulum, if you want to talk about absolutely slamming Aussie EDM. Like, I mean, the song Slam. It's honestly, if I had to pick between these two headphones to listen to Pendulum Slam out of, it's these all day. Absolutely. If I was listening to, like, Chick Corea or Herbie Hancock or something, it's gonna be these. But honestly, like, extra bass is fun. I've actually been using the Skull Candy Crushers heaps. I mean, because of the Pendulum. I love how good 3D printed headphones can sound. Like, look, stiff competition for the cost of these and the fact that you still gotta put them together yourself. You could get DT770s, which are kind of like my pick for, like, I don't know, just get these if you're not sure. I mean, they don't go this stinky bassy, and you can't customize the color to your absolute liking or even play with different materials. Well, I mean, there are different options for this. I mean, you notice that there. You can get it with a Dingus microphone. Look, it's even got a little flat spot on it, which goes in there. And now look, it won't swivel. Like, nice little touches like that. And mate, we gotta have a listen to this.
So like this one time, mate, I needed a get rich quick scheme for like personal business. Don't ask me about it, mate. And so I'm like, oh, I'll go get scratch it tickets, mate. So I went and got a whole bunch of scratchies, hey, and like lost on everyone because that's what scratchies do. And I was like, oh, bummer. I'm like heaps stuff now because of my personal issue. Don't ask about it. And I'm like, oh, mate, you know what? I'll get a loan from the bank and buy the news agency, and then I'll be in control of all the lotto, mate. So I ran down to the bank, hey, and it turns out like they won't give you a loan if you're not wearing any shoes or pants or a shirt. I'm not going to tell you. It's my personal issue, mate. I told you not to ask about it.
It sounds great. I mean, I'm loud and I yell a lot, so I found I needed it quite far away. But that's the beauty of this. It adjusts excellently. Here's these fun, extra bassy, make them look however you want, even probably like change materials. I don't know. I don't know what happens if you use different materials. I have no experience. Well, the fact that you can make them a gaming headset and that the mic is good. Like, extra bass for games and stuff is super fun. It's why, like, theaters and home cinemas and such tend to have subwoofers and things that make the walls shake, because it's fun. I think this is super neat and, like, a really cool gift. Again, you know, someone who's got, like, a 3D printer and they just want to put things through the mill and, like, make something? Yeah, again, it could be the thing that really caps off your office, to just have, like, a custom set of headphones sitting there that still sound good. It's just expensive, and technically, for the money, you can get better sound for less. But I don't think a bad upgrade is like maybe a different set of mini XLRs, just because, you know, these are just so noisy. I mean, yeah, that's one thing I can say. Like, you know, it's just, yeah, slightly better cable. I ain't even peeled off the things yet. Silly me. Ooh, there they are. Oh, that's the guy making all the noises. Is that how big 50 is? Oh. Maybe this, I don't know. See, that tucks under this. That's classic headphone style. And fiddly. Classic headphone style. That's how it is on all headphones. It is a nice big ridge there for getting this under. That's very good. Some headphones are very cruel. Alright, that was actually really easy. Bravo. So it's fun to still see new stuff happening in audio when, like, yeah, it's hard to come out with new stuff in audio. You know, the referees are from 1997. And they still sound that good. That's where audio's at nowadays. But now to be getting into the side of making it look exactly like you want it to, it'd be really fun to see any additions that people make to the design. So I mean, yeah, small companies doing cool, fun stuff. I'm so all in on it. So all my hobbies, mate, the smaller companies are just making really fun, super neato stuff. So yeah, it was great to meet them at LTX. Imagine like 3D printing LEDs into things. Oh, I'm running away with myself. And mate, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Huge thanks to my patrons, especially these stinky names are here, because mate, if you want more of my vids, I've got Garbage Time, which is my car thing, and then the drum thing's my drum thing, and then Hello I'm Gaming is my gaming thing. Yes, I game, and then on Float Plane I stream like drums and games, although I'm fixing stuff at the moment. I'm doing big upgrades, I swear. So, you know, but like, you know, thanks so much, mate, and like, you know, I'll see you all next time.